So I'm going to show you some different types of logos that are mainly and commonly used in today's age. So the first one is logo marks. I'm going to show a quick example. Don't mind the blurry images, they're just from Google. It's just for examples. You know, I don't own these logos, but I'll show some examples of my logos later on. But you can see this is a logo mark. You can see it's mainly a symbol. It's just one mark. It's sort of like an icon, but it's more of an abstract logo. So these are some examples of a logo mark. You know, it's more simple. It doesn't have any typography. You can see some of them has letters in it. That's true, but it's a standalone. It's just a logo mark, which is pretty awesome. And they can have color. They can be black and white. The second one is a word mark. So what a word mark is, for example, you can see Disney and Coca-Cola. It's pretty much a custom typography or, you know, a lettering that is used as a standalone logo. So that's what a word mark is. It's, you know, the main logo for a company. You know, even Stussy there, that's a brand. And this can be really good to get a certain type of look. Maybe it's a bigger company, or maybe it's a vintage company and you want that, you know, nice calligraphy feel. You know, using type gives it that personality and gives that custom, you know, vintage look as well, depending what you're using. But it's also can be used for a modern context as well, which is pretty awesome. Third one is a letter mark. Similar to word mark, but this one is just like a monogram. A monogram is pretty much when you combine 2 or 3 or more letters to create one symbol. So you can see here, we got the GE, we got the EA is combined. So it's a letter mark. It's just using, you know, a few letters and combining it into, you know, one symbol. And then they can put it, you know, within a nested shape. It can be standalone or just be combined like ligature type of connection with the type, which makes it pretty cool. So that's a letter mark. The fourth one is a combination mark. So these ones are pretty fun to do. This is a combination of typography and a symbol or a mark. So you can see there, these are the main ones, you know, Adidas, Domino's, Converse, and even that KFC one, that's more of a mascot as well. But we won't go into detail about that. So you can see here, these are combined, you know, even Puma one's pretty sweet. It's got, you know, the silhouette of a Jaguar and then just simple bold type, you know, and it gives it that nice sporty feel, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that's a combination mark. And then we have emblem. So emblem is like in a badge format. I love doing badge designs, but I can see a lot of sport type of logos do it. It's even interesting, you know, the famous Starbucks and Harley Davidson, they use this type of emblem style design, or you can call it badge design as well. So this is really cool. If you want a very youthful feel, and you know, it's more experimental, it's, you know, more out there and abstract, which is, you know, makes it more unique, which is pretty cool. So I'm just going to show you a few other examples of styles that I like. There's negative space, geometric, there's badges, there's sport types of logos. And here's a few examples of that. As you can see there, the bunny in the top, that's a negative space logo. And the second one is a geometric. Then the one in the bottom left is more of a badge style. And then the fourth one is a sports type of logo. So you can see there's so many different styles of logo. So that's why you always have to do your research before starting a project, so you know what your client needs and what the target audience needs as well. So you can specifically design for that, and not just design anything, but that's why, you know, you got to understand the different styles. So I'm just going to show you a few examples of my logos I've done in the past. This is some of the old stuff I've done, like in 2014 when I first started designing. Some of that was a bit bad, but this is sort of my better stuff. But, you know, there's heaps of logos I've done that are being crappy. I used to even do it in Photoshop when I wasn't even using Illustrator, and that was pretty messy. But yeah, you can just see examples here, and then you can see how it slowly improved. You know, this is 2015 and 2016 as well. You can see I started getting into a bit of lettering, and then I started getting into badges and stuff. You can see they're just experimenting, and some were for clients, some was for just fun. And then you can see this is 2016, 2017 as well. So you can see slowly improved, you know, started practicing, doing design more, started getting some more freelance projects. And then you can see my logo design started getting better and better and better. And I'm always improving and learning as well. So that's just some examples of my work. And yeah,